1. What is the primary purpose of the Fair Credit Reporting Act? A. To prevent identity theft across state lines. B. To regulate the collection and use of consumer credit information. C. To provide national security agencies access to financial records. D. To enforce breach notification requirements for credit agencies. 2. Under the GDPR, which of the following is considered a lawful basis for processing personal data? A. User inactivity. B. Legitimate interest. C. Data minimization. D. Profiling. 3. What does the Privacy Shield framework govern? A. Data portability within the EU. B. Transfers of personal data from the EU to the US. C. Cloud computing standards. D. Encryption protocols for cross-border data. 4. Which U.S. regulation requires financial institutions to explain their information sharing practices? A. GLBA. B. FISMA. C. HIPAA. D. FERPA. 5. Which role under the GDPR is responsible for ensuring compliance and acting as a contact point for supervisory authorities? A. Data controller. B. Data subject. C. Data protection officer. D. Data processor. 6. The concept of privacy by design includes A. Retrofitting privacy protections during audits. B. Implementing privacy measures after deployment. C. Embedding privacy into system architecture from the start. D. Delegating privacy concerns to third-party vendors. 7. Which of the following best defines pseudonymization under the GDPR? A. Encryption of all personal data. B. Replacing personal identifiers with artificial identifiers. C. Deletion of all identifiable information. D. Masking IP addresses through VPNs. 8. What is the main function of the Federal Trade Commission in U.S. privacy law? A. Issuing criminal penalties for data breaches. B. Regulating telecommunication carriers. C. Enforcing unfair or deceptive practices. D. Creating data retention schedules. 9. Which law protects the educational records of students in the United States? A. HIPAA. B. GLBA. C. FERPA. D. COPPA. 10. A data subject access request under the GDPR must typically be fulfilled within A. 7 days. B. 14 days. C. 30 days. D. 60 days. 11. Which country was the first to implement a comprehensive national data protection law? A. Germany. B. Canada. C. Sweden. D. France. 12. What is a primary requirement under the California Consumer Privacy Act? A. Mandating encryption for all user data. B. Providing consumers the right to opt out of data sales. C. Requiring state audits of all businesses. D. Forcing deletion of business contact information. 13. Which of the following rights is not granted to individuals under the GDPR? A. Right to rectification. B. Right to explanation. C. Right to object. D. Right to monetize data. 14. Which U.S. state has a comprehensive privacy law that includes a private right of action for certain data breaches? A. Nevada. B. Texas. C. California. D. Florida. 15. Under the GDPR, who is primarily responsible for demonstrating compliance with the principles of data processing? A. Data subject. B. Supervisory authority. C. Data controller. D. IT department. 16. The term data localization refers to A. Encrypting data before transmission. B. Requiring that data remain within a country's borders. C. Allowing international transfer under consent. D. Using regional backup facilities for disaster recovery. 17. What is the primary focus of the e-privacy directive? A. Criminal penalties for data theft. B. Surveillance by national governments. C. Confidentiality of communications and online tracking. D. Harmonization of copyright enforcement. 18. Which of the following best describes the accountability principle under GDPR? A. Organizations must inform regulators before collecting data. B. Data must be processed by machines only. C. Organizations must demonstrate compliance with data protection principles. D. Supervisory authorities must conduct quarterly audits. 19. What is the main distinction between a data controller and a data processor? A. Controllers fund processors. B. Controllers determine the purpose and means of processing. C. Processors have supervisory authority powers. D. Processors own the data they manage. 20. Which of the following is a sector-specific privacy law in the United States? A. GDPR. B. HIPAA. C. CCPA. D. PIPEDA. 21. Which international agreement was invalidated by the Court of Justice of the European Union in the Schrems II ruling? A. GDPR. B. Privacy Shield. C. Safe Harbor. D. APEC Privacy Framework. 22. What does the right to be forgotten entail under GDPR? A. The right to demand full data access. B. The right to object to automated decisions. C. The right to have personal data erased in certain situations. D. The right to receive data in printed format. 23. The purpose limitation principle in data protection means? A. Data must only be collected once. B. Data must only be used for the specific purpose stated at collection. C. Data must be stored permanently. D. Data must be anonymized by default. 24. Which U.S. law specifically governs online data collection from children under 13? A. FERPA. B. COPPA. C. GLBA. D. FISMA. 25. Which Canadian law governs private sector data protection and sets national privacy standards? A. CASL. B. FIPA. C. PIPEDA. D. AODA. Certified Information Privacy Professional. The Certified Information Privacy Professional or CIPP is a globally recognized certification offered by the International Association of Privacy Professionals or IAPP. It is designed for professionals working in privacy, data protection, and information governance. The CIPP demonstrates an understanding of privacy laws, regulations, and frameworks relevant to a specific region, such as the United States, Europe, or other jurisdictions. The exam tests knowledge of legal requirements, operational practices, and compliance strategies essential to protecting personal data. Earning the CIPP credential helps validate expertise in privacy principles and enhances credibility in the evolving field of data privacy. Here are the top 5 beneficial uses of the CIPP exam. 1. Career advancement. The CIPP certification is widely respected in the privacy and data protection industry, helping professionals qualify for higher-level roles such as privacy officer or compliance manager. 2. Demonstrated expertise. It validates a thorough understanding of privacy laws, regulations, and frameworks, setting certified individuals apart as knowledgeable and trustworthy professionals. 3. Global recognition. Offered by the IAPP, the CIPP is internationally recognized, making it valuable for professionals working with multinational organizations or seeking global opportunities. 4. Compliance readiness. CIPP certified professionals are better equipped to help organizations align with privacy laws like GDPR or CCPA, reducing legal and regulatory risks. 5. Professional network access. Certification provides access to the IAPP community, offering resources, updates, and networking with other privacy professionals worldwide.